Magandang umaga sa inyo mga kapatid. Ako nga pala si Ate Ruby mula sa Kristong Hari Shrine of Inang Desay. At ngayon ako ay inatasan para sagutin ang ilan sa mga katanungan patungkol sa ating debosyon at pananampalataya kay Inang Desay. So, sisimulan natin sa first question. Kumusta ang aking pandemic life? Same with other people. Alam ko lahat tayo ay struggling, challenged ngayong pandemic. Financially, emotionally, lahat napaka-unstable. Financially, since nga nagkaroon ng MECQ sa Quezon City, na-move yung aming report supposedly sa school. So wala pa kaming work up until today and we are still planning for the school year. So mahirap kasi yung financial is unstable, wala kang pagkukunan, no? And as the eldest in the family and working, kailangan ko din magkumayod for the family. So still hopeful that all will be well in time. Aside from financially unstable, emotionally and mentally unstable na rin. Kasi syempre, dahil napaka-uncertain ng lahat, no? You're not sure kailan matatapos, there are lots of worries, ang daming what ifs. So, same, I know all of these are same feeling na nararanasan ng marami sa atin ngayon, lalo na ng mga kabataan. But the more we are being challenged by God, the more na nare-realize natin na we are blessed kasi each day we are surviving and each survival means blessing. So, despite the fact that I am challenged ngayon, pandemic, I'm still blessed. So, positive pa din and hopeful that all will be well. You're not alone in this challenge. I always believe that God and Inang Desay are with us to guide us and help us make it through. Ayun. So, number 1, I am blessed today. How about your devotion to Inang Desay? You know, Inang Desay has been a very great part of my life and journey and all of my successes. I owe it to Christ and Inang Desay. So, yung devotion ko kay Inang Desay, still nagiging strong each day. And how do I do it? First, I pray morning when I wake up, and then every night by 12 o'clock kasi kami nagro-rosary and novena to Inang Desay. I always pray in silence even. Lalo na kapag may gagawing task for the whole day, I tend to commit everything I do to the Lord and to Inang Desay. That they guide us and me in the activity. And also to protect the family. And not only the family, but the whole world. Kasi yun yung prayer natin ngayon, to stop this pandemic and to be healed. And then, same, it goes day and day. And every time we do that, mas gumagaan. Kasi we tend to realize that everything will be okay. And nakakagaan ng loob yung pagde-devote. Aside from praying, I also do the service as lector commentator. So there are times na may service ako and during the time na may physical contact ka sa mass, sa altar, sa Eucharist, mas naboboost yung spirituality. So, yun, that's how I devote myself. Still do the things that I do kahit pandemic. And mas nabibigyan natin ng time kasi ngayon, mas marami tayong oras. Lagi naman dapat talaga nating pagtuunan ng pansin to strengthen our faith. Because ito na lang yung ating instrument ngayon No? If ever your mind is unstable, financial, physical, unstable ka, but if your spirituality is strong, you can conquer everything. Okay, so next, ibahagi ang iyong devotion kay Inang Desay. Way back 2016, that's September, nagkaroon ng healing mass sa Kristong Hari Parish. Kami ay nakapunta sa Kristong Hari dahil nagkaroon ng sakit yung aking sister and mother. So, hindi namin sila dinala sa ospital or anything. Kasi we believe that faith will heal. And it did. No? Pumunta kami sa Kristong Hari Parish 2016 ng September. That day was the first day I met Inang Desay. Kasi we usually attend St. Peter Parish Then, hindi kami pa nagsiserve noon. So, despite na malapit lang ang Kristong Hari, hindi kami totally committed na umattend ng Mass. But that day changed everything. That time, super unstable yung aming spirituality since hindi naman kami usual nagsisimba as a family. Hindi kami nagsiserve lahat. My father is almost nang papupunta sa other religion. Yung mama ko lang ang devoted, and yung sister ko nga. Then me, I sing as a Methodist way back then. Yung sister ko nag-Baptist. Lahat kami, we have different religions, no, and we actually are separated in faith. But that day, nung sila ay nagkaroon ng sakit and na-lead kami sa Kristong Hari Parish where Inang Desay is there, doon nag-unite yung aming faith. I've prayed that day that, Lord, Mama Mary, Inang Desay, if you will just heal my sister, I will commit my entire life to you. Yun yung aking promise. And after 3 days, gumaling sila. Bumalik kami sa Kristong Hari to be thankful dun sa lahat ng blessings. And as a family, dun ko lang naramdaman talaga yung as a family, we pray na after this challenge, dahil nga na-conquer namin yung challenge and we have survived it, utang na loob namin sa Panginoon and to Inang Desay everything. And we committed ourselves to them. We entered PREX, Parish Renewal Experience, batch 65 kami noon. My mama and my sister, umattend kami. Then started everything. Nung pumasok kami sa Kristong Hari, we served as one. No, I serve as a choir member. Now I'm a lector and commentator. My father now is a lay minister. My mother is one of the ministry heads, faith information team. My sisters are all choir members. Yung bunso na lang namin ang hindi pa kasi pa lang siya, 6 years old. So, ang Kristong Hari and Inang Desay changed everything. They changed everything in our lives. Because of the faith, because of the miracle that she has showed upon us. Nagbago lahat. And up until now, every time I reminisce those memories na we were once different in faith, and because of the devotion, naging strengthened and as one kami. Napaka-powerful nun. And I won't stop sharing this story to anyone. Hindi lang yon yung first prayer ko that Inang Desay has answered. I took my licensure examination for teachers, and I devoted that to Inang Desay. I with my partner, he is also taking the exam with me noon. So what we did, since Inang Desay was the center of our relationship as well, si Inang Desay din yung nilapitan namin sa Kristong Hari that day when we devote our exam. So before pa na examination namin, we went to church, nag-pilgrim kami. Those times, habang nagre-review, nag-devote talaga kami kay Inang Desay. Every church na pinupuntahan namin, we read the novena, we kneel down, we cry. Alam mo yon, like, you give yourself to Inang Desay, to Mama Mary, and to the Lord na sila nang bahala. After that, September 28 was the Feast of Inang Desay. That day, sobrang busy ng lahat. We did our part as core of the Kristong Hari Parish, and he did his part as the Vicariate Youth Coordinator. We give that day wholeheartedly to Inang Desay. Nag-help kami in finishing the Vicariate Youth Day sa Kristong Hari. Everything talaga, all talks about Inang Desay and our devotion to Inang Desay. And everything we committed sa kanya talaga. And the next day, 29, yung day ng examination namin. Sobrang busy namin the whole 28, and the next day will be our exam. So more likely 3 hours lang yung sleep namin that day. And still, after the results of examination, sobrang blessed kami. Dahil we passed the examination. Despite so many days we spent at church instead of reviewing, ganon. Lagi nga talaga, it's, if you prioritize God over everything, if you prioritize your faith over everything will come after. So, yun nga, seek first the kingdom of the Lord, and everything shall be given unto you. Matthew 6, verse 33. And up until now, we continue the service as Parish Biblical Ministry Head. We send spiritual formations every month. even before pandemic pa. Right now, we are planning to create platforms for the youth online to strengthen their spirituality in the Bible and in Inang Desay. So yun, up until now, we are continuing the devotion since dito kami nagsimula. And Inang Desay helped us a lot. Okay, so number 4 question, kumusta naman ang iyong experience sa pagbabahagi ng devotion ni Inang Desay sa ibang mga parokya? Since Kristong Hari is the shrine of Inang Desay is here with us, and our goal is to empower yung faith ng mga kabataan, most especially kay Inang Desay. So, before pa namin na ilabas Inang Desay sa Kristong Hari, nagkaroon kami ng visitation ni Inang Desay sa iba't ibang kawan na sakop na aming parokya. So, binababa si Inang Desay sa bawat kawan, at mula sa kawan, binababa sa bawat tahanan. And they do the novena. And after that, babalik sa Inang Desay sa parish to celebrate naman yung kanyang kapistahan every 8. Sinimulan ng Kristong Hari Parish Youth Ministry ang pagbabahagi kay Inang Desay sa iba't ibang kawan. So as part of the core group, I have witnessed then yung pagbabahagi kay Inang Desay sa ibang parokya. And ano yung mga challenges, ano yung mga nakita ko doon. People are so amazed with Inang Desay. No, we know Mary wears different dresses, and Mary is presented into different forms, diba? And Inang Desay is somehow different kasi si Inang Desay may hawak na tubig. Nakikita ko kung gaano ka-devoted yung mga tao, even though first time nilang ma-meet si Inang Desay, they tend to get different ribbons, tie their problems, their struggles nila. Itinatayo nila yon doon sa lubid ni Inang Desay with the sense of fulfillment, with the sense of hope na sana marinig at matupad yung kanilang mga panalangin. And all of those are wonderful, na napakasarap sa feeling na makita yung devotion ng mga kabataang ito kay Inang Desay. And yun yung biggest fulfillment din sa amin as part of bringing Inang Desay to different parishes. And I've heard lots of testimonies about Inang Desay, and dun ko napapatunayan na tama talaga, if you really do believe above all things, nothing is impossible. Next question, ano ang mga realizations ko ngayong pandemic in terms of my devotion? Katulad ng sinabi ko, it was strengthened pa. Bakit? The more time we have with her, the more time we realize how beautiful she is and how powerful she is. In this time of crisis, we cannot control things. Ang pinaka may control sa lahat ay ang Panginoon, si Inang Desay na nagagabay sa atin. And what we really need is a faith, a strong faith na everything will be possible. We always keep in mind na ang prayer is a powerful weapon. And when you pray for safety of your family, if you pray for the peace of mind, if you pray for the peace of the world as well, mangyayari yun at mangyayari. So, never talagang nagsistop to pray to Inang Desay, the Holy Rosary, yung kanyang devotion, yung panata kay Maria, lahat yun, keep on continuing kasi yun yung pinaka-shield na lang natin sa panahon ngayon. And there are lots of negativities in the world. Even depression kills na. So definitely, what we need is a peace of mind from those powerful ones. Doon na nagtatapos ang aking pagbabahagi tungkol sa devotion ko kay Maria. Naway maging inspiration ito sa inyong lahat. Ibahagi natin siya sa iba. Maraming salamat sa inyong mga kapatid at mag-iingat ang lahat.